And that is quite a drop again. Hi everyone, so I'm really excited because today I'm going to climb a tree. But first, I'm gonna get some coffee to fuel up, so let's take you with me. And yeah, it's gonna be fun. Alright, we are off to the park where there's trees that I can climb, and it's really a lovely day, so I'm gonna enjoy this. We're just coming up on some geese. There's a lot of bird animals around here. I'm just reaching the park now. There's two people doing, I think it's called like Chi or something, like Asian type of movement. I'll try and record them covertly. That's pretty cool. So I'm just scouting the trees right now, and I've already spotted a few that I think are really great for climbing. This one in particular. So I'm just gonna see where I could start from. This looks like a pretty good entry point here. And as you can see, there's quite a few branches to climb. Alright, this looks like a pretty good tree to climb, so I'm gonna get ready. I brought my Action 4 camera so you guys can get a real POV of me climbing this tree. But first I'll just take a sip of water. Let's put my Crocs away. Okay, I'm going to see where I'll start. I've already spotted a branch that I think would be perfect to get up to the first level of the tree. So I think I'll start with this branch here, kind of swing my way up and then work my way up these levels, hopefully as far as possible. Maybe up to that branch right there, this one. Alright, first challenge is climbing this branch right here. Alright. I'm seeing whether I can just lift my way up, but I don't think I'll be able to, so I'll try and maybe just... Oh yeah, this will work. There we go. Alright, that wasn't too hard. I think we'll definitely be able to make it up there as I'm just looking around. This is a very cool tree. There's loads of branches to stand on. How do you like my headband, by the way? I look like some kind of cyclops, but yeah, not the most stylish. So this is the view so far. Now let's see how to get up the tree a little bit further. Here we go. Alright. I've made it up a little bit further. Let me see. Ooh. This view is awesome. I am already quite high up in the tree. I'm thinking of going to this branch, but this looks like quite a good spot as well to just sit and appreciate the view. Actually, let's try and go to that branch. Just gonna grab a hold of this right here, just for safety purposes. And then, there we go. Come over like this. Wow, this is so cool. That's the drop down, quite a drop, probably like 10 meters. Not 10 meters, like 5 meters. Alright. Climbing my way to the other branch again. So I have to say, this tree was easier to climb than I thought, but the view is amazing. So let me show you that a little bit further. I've got like a imprint from the camera, but don't mind that. It's quite a drop down. So I'm thinking of scouting and climbing another tree, because I did get a peek at some that were quite climbable. So let's make our way back down and check them out. So I've got to make my way down this tree right here. Let's go. I feel like the way down is always harder than the way up, because you can't really see where you're stepping, but this tree was surprisingly easy to climb. Alright, let me swing down. Made it. Okay, I've spotted another tree, or actually a couple, that I think would be nice to climb. Look at these beautiful fountains, by the way. Yeah, this one looks really good. Let me show you. I mean, that is just perfect. I'll probably try the swinging method. Reminds me a bit of like a monkey, but yeah, I'll try the kind of clinging to the branch, lifting myself up method to get to this first level here, and then kind of make my way up. Alright. Nice. Slightly harder than expected, but definitely doable. This looks like a nice little platform to sit or stand on. So let's make our way there. There we go. I can definitely make my way to this branch right here just by climbing along there and then across. So that would be cool. There's also this kind of branch that goes across here. It would be so nice to sit right there just at the fork of those two branches. So I'm gonna try and do both. Alright, let's go. So I'll start off with this one. It's really awesome how these two branches kind of grew together over time. This one resting on this one. Alright. go. This is so beautiful. And that is quite a drop again. But good thing I'm not bad with heights. Alright, I feel like making my way back will be tricky though. Let's see how this goes. Oh, it wasn't too bad. Now I want to make it onto here. And then maybe we can take a break and have a snack. Okay. Just gonna grab onto that. And here we go. This is such a beautiful tree. Alright, let's have a seat. So I made it to this little platform. It's honestly so cool. It's like a tree house almost, with a leaf roof. So I brought some snacks. We've got these beef biltong snacks, which is basically dried beef. It's so good. And I also brought some water, so let's have a sip. So this is what they look like, and I'm gonna have a few right now. Oops. Dropped some in my bag. Oh well, I'll find that later. Really flavoursome. And a great source of protein as well. This is so good. I have to say, sitting up here is really peaceful. You can hear the fountains in the background. And just, there's something about being in a tree close to nature that just is really grounding. Doing things outdoors, especially like climbing a tree, really reminds me of how I was when I was a kid. I loved to just be free and imagine things and play outdoors, and I was just more full of life. Whereas I feel like as we age, we are stuck indoors as we go to school and study, and we go from the office to our homes to the office and repeat. So I think it's sad that as we become adults, we kind of lose that connection to nature and just to playfulness and feeling able to appreciate the moment. So if you've maybe forgotten what it's like to climb a tree or kind of just let loose, I hope this reminds you a little bit of that feeling. Alright, I think it's time to make my way back down. This is the drop that we've got to climb down. So it's not too bad. I think we're gonna make it. Alright. Close this back up. Let's do this. I'm gonna climb my way around again. It's kind of like a circle or spiral. Look at these creatures, they're incredible. There's this little green insect. Crazy what kind of animals and insects exist. You kind of forget when you're just inside all the time and the only insects you see are maybe flies or, I don't know, spiders, but there's so many incredible creatures in this world. Alright. This is the part where I swing down. Okay. And I made it. We were just up there, right up there. So coming down, I've just spotted a few more trees that are climbable. So if you want me to climb more trees in future videos, let me know, because there are definitely some that I am eyeing up right now. So I'm gonna make my way back home now, but I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for coming along with me to climb some trees, and I hope I see you in the next video. Bye!